Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. And in today's video, I want to discuss with you what we can learn from Bithiah's choices in the Bible. But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. Now, if you've watched the video on Bithiah, then you know who she is. Just in case you haven't, Bithiah is the woman, Pharaoh's daughter, who pulled Moses out of the water and reared him as her own son. And you also will know later, if you've watched that video, that later she married Caleb. She joined them in the Exodus and she converted to Judaism. But I think there are two important lessons we can learn from her choices that can be helpful for all of us. And one is, she did not want to deal in the idolatry of her father and her father's house. And she would bathe in the water to purify herself. So what we can learn from her is, even when you're surrounded by others making bad choices, when you're surrounded or in an environment that is not conducive to being positive, doing the right thing, you can maintain your hope, your faith, and your positivity so that you can move forward and continue to do those things that are not only the best for you, but also line up with the Word and for being a blessing to others as well as yourself. And the second lesson we can learn is that she had an open heart. She wanted a child, and she reared Moses as her own, knowing, of course, the mother, and she allowed the mother to breastfeed him. And when the time came to leave during the Exodus, she chose to leave the house in the world of idolatry and to follow the Jews, to convert to Judaism, and even to marry Caleb. So for us, this is an indication that, again, we can make good choices regardless of what we're surrounded by. And if it's required to leave, or an opportunity, I should say, or if there's an opportunity to leave the environment that is not conducive to our well-being, to leave it and to boldly go in faith and know that our lives will turn out fine. And it may not seem to us now when we think back on it, but she was Pharaoh's daughter. She was living in wealth and luxury and all these other things that people desire. But for her, living amongst idolaters was something she didn't want to do. She knew who was the only living God, and she chose to leave. And I think that's important for each of us to remember, that we have to stay true to our faith. We have to stay true to whom we serve. And we have to stay true to being our best. And if it's not in an environment that's conducive to doing that, then we have to place ourselves elsewhere when the opportunity arises. And if we're not able to leave it at the time, to stay focused on our faith and our hope and knowing the truth. So Bithiah is a really positive example of living amongst debauchery and idolatry, and just living in an environment that just was not one that was a positive one that was a life work, one that honored the one living God, and she chose to leave it. So I think she really deserves a lot of praise for being bold enough to make that decision, not having been a Hebrew, and to leave and to follow the one true living God. So have you experienced a similar situation? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video has been helpful for you, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. Thanks for watching. Be sure to continue to be happy, healthy, and whole. See you next time.